Nothing says like, perhaps final battle, like a silly campsite next to all our chums and two kids who won't leave us alone. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade 2, Torna, the Gone Country. In the last episode, we went around all rest, did built up some side quests, rebuilt Torna to its former glory as far as the capital is concerned, and built up community, and now everyone loves us. In this episode, though, we're going to confront Malos. Now that we have the hope and belief of our people, as if we needed that to begin with.
It worked in Persona 5.
I guess so. If everyone believes in us, maybe we can steal Malos' heart if he has one. Anyway, we're with Mythra's tassels awkwardly going through the rocks. Let's just have a chat in the desert of Conversation Street. You think it's time? So it certainly seems that way.
Time for what?
Time for the final conversation with Malos.
The preparations for the evacuation of Torna are well underway.
We managed to circumvent a lot of difficulties, thanks to Laura. Our chances in a confrontation with Malos seem to grow even larger.
Yeah, it's true. But Malos isn't just going to wait for us forever. And I feel like I'm going to get pins and needles if I have to sit on my hands any longer.
You're not sitting on your hands, though. You're clearly sitting on your ass.
We need to face up to this now. It's make or break time.
His Majesty puts forth and we should return briefly to the capital. Well, let's how there then. So, based on this then, are we going to the final battle? It ever seems that way.
I hope not.
Well, I have to see, I guess. But for now, let's rest and see if there's anything more to go on. And we can level up to 54, 54, 54. You know what? Let's do it. Let's not take any chances.
What's that incredible feeling?
We have to move ever forward.
That's not Laura.
More water to my mill.
And that's not Hugo.
It sounded like he said more water to my mim.
My mim. I need to drown. In the spiritual sequel, I guess. Let's drown the mims. All of them. Xenoblade X never happened. I'm sure some people wish that, but me though, I don't. And Aegeon learned more about insects from that, I guess.
He got time to look at the bugs flying around as they were sitting overnight.
Indeed, fireflies, how lovely. But again, no, if we're heading out then, I guess back home is where we need to be. So, see, I see you right there. And I think if we're taking on the Aegis, why not have one of our own? So, we'll see you back at the capital. Geronimo! That wasn't as much of a Geronimo as I hoped. Ah, well. I'll do all those another time.
You say that now, but what if, like, after this cutscene, this area is gonna explode and become the next end-all?
Oh my god, I'm hoping not. Because if it is, then... I wish the game would tell us, you know. But I guess would be kind of spoilery, but hey ho.
Because with Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 2, we both lost capitals and weren't prepared for it.
Yep.
So I feel a bit more on the cautious side.
And since we know how this game ends, might be an eventuality. But hey ho. Well, here we are at the main gate. This is our home, so let's see what we can do. It looks as if we're trying to proceed with the evacuation. If it wasn't for all of your support, we might women there and never been able to pull us off. I thank you in the name of Torna.
I don't know why you're thanking me. I'm a knight now, remember? And you know what else? I'm really starting to like this place.
Oh dear. No, that's not foreboding at all.
You get to see so many different walks of life here. It's a real melting pot.
I've noticed that. So many entwining lives all together in one place. Like a community of sorts. I felt the same about the cities of Moradane. There's much to like about their urban chivalrons.
More cities and more ordained.
Hopefully so.
You're making me want to pay a visit now.
Oh, please tell me we can. Then we can all go together. We'll finish off Malos and take Hugo back home personally.
Oh yes, please.
We'll welcome you with open arms. The streets will be awash with cheer.
I'd appreciate it if we could skip any of the formal stuff. Hey, listen. Do you think we'll even stand a chance against Malos?
I haven't a clue. His power seems so far off the charts, I couldn't even guess.
He still has his limits, and besides, Adam's never been able to handle me as effectively as he can now.
That's right, Master Adam's more prepared to take that creep down now. And we'll be right there to watch it happen. Won't we, Mick? We can as far and might as well go see it through. Oh, that was Lance.
You're not serious. Do you know how dangerous it is to be even remotely near Malos? Just by tagging along with us, you're putting your lives on the line.
Oh, and I suppose we're very safe now up to now as well, have we? We know what we're getting into, okay?
You don't know what you're talking about.
Mythra, drop it. Come on, let's head back to the inn. I want to get a good night's sleep before the decisive battle. Very wise. Let me have talk this through with Mikhail and Milton. It says last episode briefly, but I do kind of like Milton.
I know.
Just seeing his face and just thinking of his accent just puts you in good spirits.
The age is bested by a little kid.
I've said this a few times though throughout this miniseries, I guess. But I find out that the voice acting in this game is really good. I'd even say, it's definitely on par with 2, but might even be better in some aspects, especially in the main character.
Yeah, because you're not having something cheesy like Rex.
Oh, I guess I'm falling. Or I'm saying, yes, Torna will beat them with the power of friendship. Adam, that was a stupid line. I know.
Or Rex is like, Chairman Banner.
Chairman. What's his name? Banner. There's so many quirks about that game. It just seems so awkward in retrospect. But hey ho. As going through, I'm just gonna get these side quests just to be on the safe side in case you need to get communities up, but we'll have to see. But seems like the inn's right there, and so we're all side quests, but we'll take care of those in due time. Anyway, here's the inn. As Am says, let's rest up.
Malos is heading for Torna's core. In the original configuration, the core is in the Titan's thorax.
But the Titan hasn't shown signs of transforming yet.
You think the Aegis is taking a nap or something?
That would be fortunate for us. That mountain ridge makes up the upper body. That's where the core should appear. It will take some time before the troops are organized. Let us go on ahead. We depart in the morning.
This sucks. House sitting in the capital. I want to go with you.
Here we go. Way lame.
The battle ahead is unlike any we've known before. Please remember that.
Jin, can't you tell them? I swear we won't get in the way.
No. In this battle, you'd be a distraction.
Ugh!
One way to put it.
Milton, you'll be a great help to Adam if you stay in the capital.
Come on. Don't you get it? You're not hearing them. Okay? You'd be no help on the battlefield. In fact, protecting you from Malos would take all my energy. But hey, I mean, if you stay here and keep Mikhail out of trouble, we'll be able to fight the way we should. That's what they're saying.
I don't need looking after.
See?
You understand, don't you? What you need to do to help Adam?
Make me a promise. That you'll kill Malos and bring Adam back no matter what.
Yeah. I promise.
Great. Then we each know what we have to do. Surprisingly diligent.
You need some help?
Nah. Just killing time.
If you want to talk, I'm not sure I'm your guy.
Keeping a journal, huh? Bridget's into it too. Is that like a thing now?
Who knows? I am what I am, and so is she.
You know when your driver dies, you'll return to your core. It feels kind of futile.
There's nothing strange about wanting to know who you used to be once you reawaken.
You can't be sure you'll even find it though, right?
Even so, nothing's for certain, but it's some hope at least. That's a Blade's lot.
But what's the point?
To keep the bond with your driver alive.
The bond?
I guess that's a little difficult for you to understand.
Hey, don't be mean. You make it sound like I have no heart. What?
What I meant was, the true connection that's meant for you, I don't think you'll find it here.
But Adam's my driver.
Sure, he is. But I feel it's not the same, somehow.
Huh?
Your real affinity lies in the future, not in the time we're in now. I just feel that in my bones. Call it Blade's intuition.
Sounds kinda vague.
To change the subject, thanks for before.
For what?
I didn't expect it.
You're both so hopeless with the kids. So hopeless I couldn't just watch.
I'll consider myself told.
That's...
The Tornan Titan's true form.
Is Malos there?
There's no time. Keep moving.
Now things got pretty serious.
I like Torna's design.
Yeah,
kind of dragon-like.
Well, I think it pretty much is. As look around, definitely reminiscent of from the Bionis and Mechonis in the original. Similar to what I mentioned about the unique area in Torna, how it's got a nice color scheme. It definitely is. It's like we said for the design of it. Even if it's down to the subtle wings, well, I guess not so subtle. But go from the cutscene we just saw. I do like how I do like the development of Mythra going from not wanting to talk to anyone and having issues with Milton, or at least squabbles with Milton, to now that it definitely shows a bit of progression as far as her talking to humans go.
Yeah, she seemed more like Pyra in that scene.
Yeah, and maybe that's a development in which made her create Pyra. Who knows? And some people might call it cheesy or a bit force-handed, but Jin saying, "I can expect that your real driver, is in the far future. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge." People might say again, it's a bit hand-fisted, but when look at the dynamic between Adam and Mythra, you could definitely see like maybe Adam's too much of a character.
Yeah, it's not quite as fluid as Jin and Laura's bond.
Yeah, definitely, and seeing Jin, and I'm going the wrong way. Am I?
It was a landmark I made in the episode before that I made.
Oh yes. I remember. Yeah, I do like how Jin says that and calls it Blade Intuition, and the intuition indeed comes from his experience with Laura. And I feel like going off that's definitely a good premise to have. And of course everyone is in hysterics because oh my god, it's moving, and not a jazz.
The ether bends as I will it.
Aegeon, you suck.
There's probably a secret area in there too.
Yeah, most likely, but it's not one I'm gonna try and travel. I'm gonna fast travel to the point. I just save time, and I'll be right back.
I like how the screen changed.
Yeah, even then, it's like, can we can still travel to Gormott if we wanted to. Completely ruin the flow. Why not?
Hey, we might be able to see it moving in the distance.
Possibly.
That was a nice change of pace.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
We're here to go up. And just to finish off the point I make about Jin, I was said to Mythra, as I've said a few times in this mini-series, him basing it off of his and Laura's connection makes it a bit more crushing to what's going to happen.
Malos will be waiting inside.
I believe so, but it's got me thinking. What is his aim in doing this? Can it just be carnage for its own sake?
Mythra? Maybe you understand this better. As an Aegis.
No. I might have the same power, but that's all we have in common.
Could it be a reflection of something in the depths of Amalthus's mind, perhaps?
I really don't know.
Adam.
Let's go. We can't afford to give him any more time. I've got a bad feeling.
And that bad feeling, my good man, is the plot. But hey ho. This, on first glance, is definitely reminiscent of Episode Cave. And Hall of Worship and the Hall of Heroes is like helping. And just to give my final thoughts on Jin's comments to Mythra, just based on that cutscene alone, it seems like Adam acts more of a father to Mythra. He even said it when first met up with Minoff. And based on how the base game went, a father and daughter dynamic, definitely not what the base game specifies. And as we go through, music stopped, no voice clips or anything.
Well, the base game never did talk about Adam and Mythra's bond.
True, but this clears things up, and it's and again, it just gives more ground for Jin to speak on. And it seems like
Good stuff.
Doesn't seem so bad.
what area are you looking at? And now it seems like you go here, in the not land of Morpher, but the Torna Titan. Makes me wonder why they couldn't have like an exclusive song for this area. Yeah, but that's me just nitpicking and having wishful thinking. But
I think it fits.
Yeah, it is a bit weird because I'm expecting it to play in Morpher, but it being here, yeah, I won't lie, it's definite fit. Just I wasn't expecting it.
Coming with me, treasure.
Laura, possibly now is not the best time to be all happy about it. And also, can I say, I missed this completely, but I just now realised I like how the game has automatically swapped Adam for Laura. It's definitely like saying, hey, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, we want you to play as Laura. Please do.
Well, you did get the option to switch back there.
I know. I just like how it didn't stick to my original picks. It went straight for Laura.
There was a chest back there.
I know. I'm just looking around. Thank you very much. It's nice to explore every once in a while. I mean, come on. I'm looking at rib bridges, I guess.
Spine bridges.
Spine tingling. Am I playing a xylophone on him, you think? All comedy aside, though, I think we now know which part of the Torna Titan that Rex and everyone else found themselves in Morpher. Just giving a bit of a hint. And antibody core. I was going to say it initially, but now I'm going to say it. Reminiscent of the Bionis interior, anyone? With the cells and the body functions in tow. It's either that or it's the hollow cave from Tetra Cave, but hey ho. References aside, let's just take these parasects out and just deal with it as it comes. Also, kind of noticing that maybe the healing on the campsite might have been a bad idea because I might be a bit overwhelmed at what I should be. And it seems like the parasects are not going to let us go easily. So it looks like we kind of have a semi-gauntlet on our hands with little bugs as much of a threat as they could possibly give.
Yeah, those bugs were a pain in the base game too, especially that unique monster.
And again, just adds levity to which part of the Torna Titan actually was accessible in Landomorpha. But again, but on that though, this thing it seems like a very expansive and an interesting design. Does kind of make me wish the Landomorpha gave well more. But again, no, I went over there. I went over it while we were in Finmorpha in our original series, so I'm not going to dwell on that too much. I say that no, that's an issue, but we're not exactly in good stances here regarding health, so it can definitely be a bit of a challenge. I said as I get thrown and succeed. It was kind of nice to see that on a long scale. It's like, yay, you did it, and Laura going, ah! But I guess let's just continue on and see what else lies in here. Because the expansive design is definitely intriguing. I'll give it that. Especially how it's multi-layered and multi-leveled.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just going to ignore all of you because I guess I can. I don't want to try and be too overpowered. I say that as I say that in the most humble way I can. I'm better than all of you, so I don't need to fight you.
This is new.
This place would make a perfect base of operations.
Bridget, I don't think no, bad location, really bad location, and for an Ardanian who Torna really has, I guess, issues with right now, maybe not the best thing to say. Look, the inside of your base. Oh, it's a great place for operation, and I'm gonna guess we have to see. We're gonna have to take out those guys. So yay. So, like I said, it seems like we got a mini battle gauntlet on our hands. So, what I think we should do, on the sake of brevity, I think we should speed this up because again, it just looks like it's gonna be fight after fight after fight, especially on how the first one went. How it's gonna be endless waves of enemies. So. If it's like that, guys, we'll see. We'll see you in a bit, and if anything pops up, well, I will let you know.
Ah, nighttime. I do love a bit of peace and quiet.
I want to rest now.
Peace and quiet? What is with these guys? They're like, yep, everything's peachy keen Danny. We should make a picnic here and all that. And they're like, yay! happy times for all, I suppose.
Set up a campfire so Jin can make some great cooking.
Yeah, sure. And the parasects are just are all looking at that and going, ooh. Not the best base of operations, if I do say so myself. But you know, that's just me and my crazy thinking.
The suspense is killing me.
I know. Suspense is killing me on what lies ahead. This doesn't seem to be the best choice of design, I'd say, but hey, let's give it a try. Nope, I went on top of him for a second there.
If this were X, you would have been launched just now.
Oh yeah, and no thank you. I'd rather not be launched off there, which is hopefully why the red barrier's there. It's good to know that in this closed off area, in expansion no less, that it does have those nice and subtle ways of game design and level design as well. Because I cannot imagine how jerkish it would be if like be fighting an enemy on a narrow pathway and you got knocked into, let's say, a bottomless pit. They maybe say of green ether in which you could not return to, and you die immediately and have to respawn and face all 40 enemies again. Sound familiar? Because it sure isn't to me, and it's totally not the same place in which it said this level felt like. Not at all.
Ding, ding.
Dun dun do 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 dun dun. Oh, just me, making up a random song as I go. Totally not based on anything. But me being salty and me being, well, just salty aside. Let's continue on, and thankfully it seems that the door has opened only after just well one go, which I can appreciate. It's not wasting our time as much. There's a parasects here, and so we can go on. I will say though, I'd hate to rag on a number of things I went over for the last episode, but how go through this gauntlet?
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
No, it does again feel like a tiny bit of padding, a bit of filler, because with like two and especially the original, you could go through areas and just run through areas. You probably die if you were on par with the levels or definitely lower, but you could do it. Here though, it's making you go through a lot of enemies. I say it as I'm picking an optional fight, but I'm doing it because red shiny. And again, a philosophy in gaming: shiny is good. And smashing is also good. Oh no, I just feel like there could be better ways in which you could do it, instead of having to go through a slog of enemies. Albeit though, I'll say it, I'm still enjoying the combat to a great deal. So I have zero issue in experiencing this combat, as everyone goes down and we die. You know how I said about me loving the combat just now?
From a change of strategy. There's no time to delay, but still, we need a new strategy.
When the AIs get low on health, are they just unable to switch off?
I don't know.
Because, like, for example, Adam right now, if he had a lot of recovery HP, he could switch to Mythra and save himself, but he doesn't.
It might be a slight it might be an oversight, or just the way the AI designed. I mean, it is definitely quick to act upon, like breaking, toppling, and all that jazz. For the combos are really good, but yeah, some things about this may not be the best. Whether that's where it's because the AI thinks it's got a better plan, or maybe it's just something the AI doesn't take into account. Who knows?
Maybe trying to take advantage of its weaknesses or something.
It definitely is a thought. But hey-oh, so far though, I definitely think this going a lot better than it did last time. So hopefully we can just get this thing done and then be on our way. So let's move right back, because even though Laura and Hayes are on their own, they're not being paid attention to. Just pick up the item and run. Please, it's right at your feet. There's literally no reason why you can't.
Well, Monolith's always been like, oh, if you got a collectible there, you can't pick it up when you're in a battle. Could even be one of those slate pieces.
That's what that's what I'm thinking. Gotta get the money, and yep, sure, main slate piece. So just gonna skip past that if that's okay. And what's up there? What's up there? What's past that ridge? Or what's through that tunnel? I think we'll find out next time. Cliffhanger, ha ha ha! No, but I think through that battle though, yeah, a bit of filler, a bit of, you know, a bit of padding. But hey, it's a tournament combat, and I'm always a fan to engage in it. So next time on Xenoblade 2, the Torna, the Golden Country, we'll be heading deeper, and I'm going to shoot upwards through Torna's Titan, hoping to start Malos. So, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.